Romeo Valentine here with my brother Kaipo. What's up, big dog?
What's up, my dog?
Yo, so Kaipo, he's got a great catalog going down right now. Okay, you've been dropping a lot of records lately. Tell me, what has been the plans behind it all?
Using all these past years, going through trials and tribulations and kind of putting it into song form. But I made a commitment right before Christmas last year that coming February 1st, we're just gonna go. So the goal is to release music all year long until we can drop the album, which is releasing October 17th.
Ooh.
And I'm excited, man. We've been dropping. I'm hoping that it's bombs. To me, it's bombs. I love these songs.
Yeah.
It's fun music. It's some up tempo stuff, some lovey dovey stuff. But now actually releasing music after all these years, it feels good to be kind of back in the game, you know? So I'm excited, man.
Yeah, because you've been dropping some records here and there, and the way you're doing it this time around, it feels a little different. Yeah. You know what I mean? It feels a little different because I feel like you're dropping some. Always Be You was an amazing record.
Thanks,
that you dropped, and and record after the record you were hitting it, and now you're like, it looks like you can tell you're in album mode.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the album's done already. We're ready. So we just been doing this process of dropping songs every 4 weeks. So every 4 weeks, we've been dropping new gems, and some people like the idea, some people are against it. My thing was, I'm doing it just to build catalog, to build a following again. Trying to get in everybody's ear, and we just want to be heard. That's the main thing, I guess.
Yeah, and when you say heard, how does it feel to know that you're being heard in a way that you've been around since burnt CDs?
Yeah, I remember. Hey, I used to make hella money in high school. Thank you, Napster, LimeWire.
Like, to understand like that the career that you've had throughout music, that you've been involved with music from the jump, since high school. What would you say was your first love when it came to that?
I guess just growing up around music, my mom being a singer, my dad singing, like my whole family grew up around music. So knowing that that's kind of the path that I wanted to go at a young age, I knew that I had to dig deep and do a lot of homework to get where I'm at now, you know. And but obviously going through life situations that kind of help mold who I am now as an artist and where I was before, Definitely a different guy, for sure.
Yeah, no, brother. This is my brother for show. And I'm going to say this, that one of the most revolutionary things that, I was even being able to be a part of, and it was a part of it in the background of it, and I supplied the car. I supplied the car. Okay, it was my old Kia, but Kaipo put together, he had this great idea. He's like, yo, let's do this thing called Careoke. And before anybody even was recording things in cars like that, and the way we edited it, and having the clip arts, and it was brilliant because nobody was doing it.
Yeah, straight up. Karaoke was something that I thought of when I was on vacation. I was incarcerated, and I made a list when I was locked up that when I come out of prison, these are the steps I'm going to do to try and change my life around. And that was at the top of the list, and we got to it. I remember it was me, you, Melk, Nael, and Pana helped out in the beginning stages, and we put a plan together. And I still remember the first episode we shot was with Kivini. Shout out my brother Kivini Vita, man. We love you.
Yeah. And you had many episodes after that. You had the Common Kings, Josh Tatofi.
Yep.
The list goes on. And it's like, you had Ellie Mack.
Yep.
Like, you were hitting every single talent. And the thing about it was at the time nobody got to see any other side from these artists.
Correct. So the goal was to let the world see the human side of an artist, and show that artists are actually, all the artists that you listen to, they're actually really funny and really down to earth people.
Really?
Yeah. No. Sometimes we get the misconception of being a-holes, but it's just maybe you're just catching us at a wrong time. Maybe you gotta almost respect the artist's space too as well. When sometimes they're getting off a stage, they just perform for an hour and a half. Last thing they want to do right then and there is take a picture or sign an autograph. If you give them about 5-10 minutes, let them kind of relax. Yeah. Then, hey, by all means, we're here for you guys. We're gonna sign whatever we can and be there to say hello to all the fans, because none of this is possible without you guys. So
yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen it firsthand, you know, with not just local artists, but in big name artists, you know, they're exhausted,
Yeah.
exhausted, and the respect factor in that way, you know, I've seen it. So I mean, I can contest to that, and just seeing it from any type of genre of music. And one of the other things, man, one of the new songs you got that you got. Goody Good Girl, man. You taking us back, bro. I'm feeling like, you know, nostalgic. I want to put a suit on. You know what I'm saying? I want to put a little suit on, and I want to, you know, do a little ditty. You feel me?
Yeah.
No ditty.
No Diddy, yeah. So what we did is, you know, I've always been a fan of old school doo-wop music, right? And you know, that's why I always shout out Bruno, because I feel like he brought that. He's still doing the old school classic music style, but reinventing it in 2025. So I have nothing but respect for my brother. So I wanted to kind of take that same aspect and take the doo-wop music and mix it with R&B / island reggae music. And I think we finally found a niche.
Yeah.
You know? Been doing it since 2005. I released an album. It was called Waiting on a Dream, and there was a song on there called Since I Don't Have You.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a throwback jam, and that was a fun song. But that same concept,
smacker.
right?
People still love that today.
I get that song requested all the time,
Yeah.
but man, I can't sing that high note like I could when I was 18. But I mean, that's the sound that people could gravitate to. So why not make a song that's similar to that, right? Some wise words from my brother Josh Satofi. You know, he's found a little formula where a song that people gravitates to, create 3 more songs just like it. Let them gravitate there. So that's the process I'm trying to do as well, you know. And shout out my brothers, you know, G, Glenn, Maoli's killing it, Josh Satofi killing it. Everybody in the scene that's still out there touring and paving ways for us, you know. And me, I haven't been in the scene for a long time, so I'm excited, man. I'm excited to be back on the road, to be on tour, and get all that going again. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys.
Right on, bro. And you know, you mentioned Bruno Mars, and you know, if I'm not mistaken, you guys were coming up in music around the same time.
Yeah, he's a little older than me, but we used to jam all the time. Sandy Beach. You know, he's an alumni Roosevelt High School.
Yeah, that's
You know?
your boy went there.
Yeah,
He went to
Roosevelt,
Moore
right?
Law.
I went Moore Law, but Roosevelt High School right here too, Romeo. But I went to Lincoln Elementary.
You did?
Yeah.
No way.
I went
Oh,
for
shoot.
1 year. And my brother Khalil was at Stevenson, and my oldest
Oh,
brother
shoot.
Dale was actually at Roosevelt. And this is the same time that Bruno was going to school too.
Yeah.
And we're actually all like family friends, because you know, Chad Owens and Ryan Kilmaka guys. Ryan is like his one of his best friends, and Chad is like you know, the Owens family is family to us. So I mean, family ties, you know.
Yeah.
But such a big fan of that guy, man.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, bro. And we're excited for the more of the music to just keep dropping. You know what I mean? You got the one with Fia out right now. Goody Good Girl coming. Well, you might be watching this and it's already here. It's in your face. The album dropping in October, bro. So I mean, what else can we expect? Any other features? Any collabs?
I've been working on a track. You know, with some I got some gems coming. Let me just. I don't wanna you know throw
Just
too much
surprise
info
us.
out there. Yeah. I don't want to throw too much info out there, but just be ready, because every month there's a new song coming until October 17th. Then after that, when we release the album, we'll be working on a Christmas EP.
Ooh.
That way, every Christmas you guys can have a little Kaipo pool at your home.
Let's go.
You know, and then we take a little break and we start the process again in February. So for the next 2-3 years, I'm coming. I'm looking at 5 years from now.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm building right now.
Bro, let's go, man. Hey,
excited.
Kipes, man, we excited for you, bro. Hey, good luck, man. We're gonna be rocking it up, turn it up, you know what I mean, in the spots, and get ready to see my brother live everywhere and all over.
Hey, and at Young Hawaii, we everywhere.
Hey, that's a classic, bro. That's a classic. Let's go. Oh,
Yeah.
snap. That's the OG.